All right, what's going on? This is King Cam Ujumbe's podcast. Ujumbe means message, and today's message is musical healing. And the person who's going to talk about that is Mia Asia. Hey, Mia,
Hey, how you doing?
doing all right. And tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay, I'm Mia Asia from Sacramento, California, recording artist. I've been singing for about over 15 years now. Have material out on all digital platforms at the moment. So, I do R&B and kind of soul, neo-soul, hip-hop type vibe. And yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. And how did you get into music?
I got into music by going to church when I was young. My mom was heavily into church. So we were at church quite often. So that's where my first love grew for music and singing and music and all of that stuff. So that's where it began. Church. A lot of black people, it begins in church.
I understand. I understand. So, um, musically, what or who is your inspiration?
Some of my inspirations, I have so many, but I'm just gonna name a few. I like Erica Badu. I
Mhm.
like Anita Baker. I like let's see, Lauren Hill. She's really one of my favorites. Layla Hathaway.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see who else. Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, of
Mm,
course. Can't you can't name people without naming Aretha.
right.
I mean Aretha. I'm sorry, Whitney
Whitney.
and Aretha too. And yeah, that's just a few. Just to name a few. Yeah.
So, other than singing, what do you like to do?
Um, what do I like to do? Other than singing, I like to write songs. Like really writing songs is so like one of my favorite things to do. Writing songs and singing, that's like one of my favorite things. Like other than, I mean, I can't even think of anything else.
Because
That's
it's,
like that's
mm,
terrible, huh?
it's no, it's all right. It's okay because if music is, it embodies who you are, um,
Yeah.
and dealing with this stressful world, this stressful place. How do you use music? How do you heal with music? How do you do that?
How do I heal with music? Music is very significant in my life. It music just itself, even without lyrics, can be a soothing thing. Like you can listen to all kind of music to, calm your nerves or
Right.
put you in a certain mood or, you know, um, get you over certain things you're going through at the moment. So, like for me, as a person that produces music, or I don't do the music part, but I write music, it really helps me like zone out and kind of release all of the tension and all the feelings that I'm feeling so that I won't, have them bottled up and, walk around here mad and, and stuff like that. It really is like a release for me. So,
Yeah.
from my standpoint, it's very important. Like, if
Right.
I didn't have it, I probably wouldn't be the peaceful person I am today.
Mm. So how does what is that? What's that? You mentioned that place. What is it like when you get into that musical zone and you are stressed out? What is that place like when you? How do you know you got
How do I know I got there?
in that
What do you?
musical space?
Oh, how do I know that I'm there?
Yeah.
I really don't like. I zone out to the point where it's like I don't even know what's going on around me anymore. Like it's like I'm just totally focused on that one thing,
Mm.
how to express whatever it is, whatever the song is about, whatever topic I pick. I try to go into a zone and try to express that
Right.
that one topic to my fullest potential. to where, it conveys to people to, kind of connect to me. I want people to understand what I'm talking about, and I want people to feel what I mean when I say things. You know what I mean? So it's like it's also getting things off my chest, like releasing.
Yeah.
And it's also helping somebody, as far as you never know what other people are going through. I'm sure we all are connected, so we all have kind of similar feelings at certain points in our lives, so it's just like, it's very, very, what's the word I'm trying to say, I like being able to express my feelings and helping people out at the same time.
Gotcha. So as you're helping yourself, you're helping others.
Exactly.
So, dealing with that, is it a certain key, or is it a certain rhythm or it doesn't matter when it comes to healing musically? Is it a certain? Some people they will use a genre like jazz, or they'll like Neo-Soul. Is it a certain genre or a key or a rhythm for you?
Well, what I sing to usually is a genre, like Neo-Soul, R&B, hip-hop type. But I also listen to like meditation music.
Gotcha.
I also listen to jazz. I also listen to basically that's it. Oh, gospel. Gospel, you know what I mean? So it's not really one certain, type of music that helps me, release or calm my nerves or heal me. It's a lot of different things. And if you want to even go into this type of healing with music, there are certain keys and tones that actually help heal your body. Like certain keys of the music of the piano, they help heal your body. So certain keys kind of help with your stomach, certain keys kind of help with your spine, and certain keys kind of help with your throat chakra. It's really like, it's really deep, like for real. It really is.
Yeah. So what is the biggest challenge that you have with this process?
The biggest challenge I have with making music?
Right.
Making it isn't really the challenge. The challenge is getting it out to people on a large scale. Like, I want it to reach a lot of people. So I guess that would probably be the challenging thing now, is to make sure that it reaches the audience that I want it to reach. And sometimes that's a lot in itself, because you have to figure out, okay, what type of song you have, what audience are you speaking to? Go out and find that audience, and then you have to market your music onto that audience.
Because you're like you're an independent artist, right?
Yes, I am an independent artist.
Very talented. So.
Thank you.
And I know that has its challenges, because do you have to pay for everything up front?
Yeah. If you're independent, basically you are everything. You are your CEO, you are your manager, you are your marketer. You have to pay for all that stuff out of your pocket. Yes.
But I guess the upside is you reap the full benefit of it.
Yes, you do reap the benefits of the profit.
So
we split it with the people that make the music. We split it half and half. So the people that make the music get their end, and I get my end from doing all the writing and stuff. Yes.
Right. So what is your message, your healing musical message to people? And you mentioned audience. First, I guess twofold. Who's the audience that you're trying to reach? Who's the people that you're trying to reach right now?
I'm trying to reach, if we're talking in terms of age, I'm trying to reach the people from let's say 25 all the way up to 65, 75, however old that they want to listen to my music. I'm trying to reach like a broad audience. I don't want my audience to be one certain audience. Although I wouldn't be mad at if that was all that was listening. But my goal is to reach everybody, because I think, to me, there is music that can reach all audiences. Like Michael Jackson, he had a gift of reaching everybody. He had kids all the way up to the older people.
Yeah,
like
timeless.
was universal all the way across the board, and that's kind of basically my goal. I want to do something like that. I'm still trying to master that art of reaching all ages. Right now, if I go on my profile or my Spotify statistics, my audience is from 18 all the way up to 60. So I am doing that. I am reaching all those age groups.
Exactly.
But the highest age group is from 25 to 35, I think it is.
Right.
Still cool, but I want everybody.
and you'll get them. And you'll reach them because you are being true to who you are and what you're doing.
Yes.
And
Thank you.
You are an artist, and you come, and based on what I'm hearing and the music that I've heard, you're coming from a musician standpoint, and people who appreciate music will hear that from you. And my thing is, how do you continue to learn? How do you continue to adjust to the styles of music today? How do you do that? You've been doing this for 15 years. How do you adjust?
Like I said, music is like, I am a walking radio. Like, I know all the songs, like from old to new songs. Like, I know all the songs. Like, I like everything, and I keep myself current as far as listening to what's going on today, but also keep myself grounded to the real music, that the foundational music that everything started from. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's just like I keep myself in tune with, and I think too, it's like music is like a wave. Like, if you are in tune with it, you kind of roll with it. Like, it's not like you get left behind unless you're just so boxed in one genre of music that you don't want to go outside of that. Then sometimes that's how people can get stuck in a rut and kind of sound like a dated, if you will. But if you are just flowing with the music in the times in general, like, I don't feel like I like just one genre music.
Yeah.
Even though it might be in that genre, I still kind of listen to what's going on, and I still identify with all music to this day. So it's important to kind of evolve. Don't stay in one spot. Like, you have to evolve with the world. The world is evolving. Like, you have to learn different things, how things work, computers and all. You have to learn all that so you can keep up, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So it's basically the same type of thing, you know?
Yeah, because we can't go live, I guess. In a venue, you have to use digital. You have to use stream. And so and you talked about learning, and you talked about music being a process, an internal process with your heart and your soul, and different keys that resonate with different parts of the body. But what comes out and flows from you, what is that message you want people to hear?
I think I want people to hear, just really be true to yourself, and actually okay, so my songs, I'm trying to put it all in words, I'm sorry. Some of my songs are motivational songs. I have regular songs about love and partying and all the other stuff too, but I think more motivational songs than I do other kind of song. And I feel that it's important to have something to give the people. Something, some type of substance that somebody could take something and kind of uplift themselves with. Like, you always can hear songs about love and all those other songs in between. Like, the world don't need another one of those.
Right.
But if you're talking about, pain, or not really pain, well, yeah, pain, how to get over pain, how to keep pushing, how to overcome, fear and all that stuff. That's like,
Right.
It happens in everyday life. People go through stuff like that every day. And I feel like if I'm doing this, as far as, being an artist, I want to bring something to you that can actually help you and let you know that, you're not by yourself, and there is hope, and you know what I mean? So I guess my message would be to always be faithful, and be, I don't know, I can't even put it into words. Like, it's gonna be all right.
You said it. That's right, and that's what we need nowadays. When there's a lot of negative people around, a lot of negativity around, we gotta hear at least one voice that's saying you can make it.
Yes, and I feel it's my duty, one of my jobs. That's why God gave me a voice, I believe, because that's like one of my main things I want to convey to people. Other than anything else that I write about, I want to convey to people that, God is real. Even though what I sing is not gospel, it's more on coming from a faith standpoint, but it's not gospel. It's just saying that, we all go through these things, and we just have to find it in ourselves to keep pushing and keep going. Like, it's maybe hard right now, but if you keep pushing, when you get to that point, you're going to be so happy.
We get caught up on the result, or the end. The journey.
Yeah. This is just a temporary emotion that you're feeling. If you keep pushing beyond that, you're going to feel a whole nother emotion that you're going to be happy about. We all got to go through the bad to get to the good. You know what I mean? It's inevitable. That's what life is. You have to go through fire to get to the beautifulness. You feel me?
Right.
So it's an everyday thing for. I believe everybody has those days and those obstacles. So that would be my message: is keep going.
That's right. It's a good one. And that's a good one. 5 years from now, what would you and your music be?
5 years from now, I think the whole world would know who Mia Asia is. I will be traveling the world with my music. I will be working with other, artists as well, probably writing for other artists, and collaborating with other artists as far as music goes. And I'm going to be very successful with this. I'm going to be very successful. I know it in my bones, and I speak life unto it.
And I believe you. So before we go, where can they find you? Where can the people find you, and where can they find your music?
They can find me on all digital platforms, and that includes Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora, iHeart, Tidal, Deezer, any platform, any digital platform that you can think of, YouTube. Right. You can punch in. Matter of fact, just Google me. And if you do Google me, you're going to see all types of write-ups about me. Mia Asia, that's MIA space AJA. You'll see all type of write-ups about me, of what I've done and who I am, and what it is. You'll see everything where. So yes,
And what
look
about
for me.
and there we have the digital platforms. Is there like social media, Twitter, Instagram, anything like that?
Oh yeah, you can also follow me on Instagram at Mia_Asia_music, and that music is MUZIC.
Okay.
Facebook, I'm not really on. I am on Facebook, but I don't really
Oh
interact
man.
with Facebook that much.
That's it. Some people say I need to get on Facebook as well, but we'll see. But thank you again, Mia. Thank you for taking the time out to come and visit with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you again for coming through. And this is King Cam Ujumbe's podcast. Ujumbe means message, and the message is musical healing. And thank you again, Miss Mia Asia. She's an awesome musician and artist. Check her out. She is on every social media platform. And if you'd like to subscribe to the show, by all means, follow. If you like this information, please share. And talk to you later.